Agribusiness in Tanzania employs more than 6% of this population.
Agriculture is our basic needs. We still have 1 out of 5 people that go to bed hungry. And the more work we create, the more exports we create, the more food we generate, we can solve for unemployment. More people will be employed and people can then afford food.
In Tanzania, the GDP contributed by agribusiness is twice the size of South Africa. So Tanzania alone can be double the size of our 40-year portfolio very soon.
So the bank plays a role in protecting you in terms of market risks and volatility.
We are positioning ourselves to empower every stakeholder in the value chain.
But I want you to tell Tanzanians, how are we committed and how can they partner with us?
The skills that we have, the energy that we have, and at the end of the day, we will only win. We are available for customers.
We are your partners when it comes to de-risking your financial solutions. Tell us what you require, give us your headaches, we'll give you a Panadol. We have all the solutions that you require when it comes to commodity hedges and your FX solutions.
Welcome back to Stanbic Bank Tanzania Standard Bank Group Conversations. Today we're going to talk about agribusiness and how we're turning possibilities into opportunities. We have with us few people in their lovely uniforms. Starting off from the far left, Amal, please introduce yourself and then we'll go around the cycle.
By name, I go with Amal Baziat. I am the Head of Sales Global Markets in Stanbic Bank Tanzania for business and personal market.
My name is Louis van Ravenstein. I'm the Head of Agribusiness for business and commercial banking customers. From a group perspective, we look after 15 countries where we've got an agri division on the African continent.
Welcome.
Thank you. Habari.
Salama. You're picking up.
Exactly.
Karibu sana.
Asante sana.
Benefrida?
So my name is Benfrida Tarimo. I'm the Head of Agribusiness, Business and Commercial Clients, Stanbic Bank Tanzania.
Good afternoon, Kai. Thank you for having us. My name is Leon Kotze and I am the Head of Agribusiness for Africa Regions and Offshore for the BCB segment.
It's very nice to meet you all. Again, I'm going to try on the tagline, turning possibilities into opportunities. And I want to start from the top, where the vision is set. Louis, can you tell us more about that?
Absolutely. It's absolutely a privilege to work in agriculture. If I can take it just a step back to 1862, when Standard Bank was established. We started in agriculture, in the wool industry in the Eastern Cape in South Africa. After that, we went into the sugar industry in Natal, in South Africa. In 1980, we established our agriculture division in South Africa. So it's over 45 years old. Then we started exploring going into Africa, rest of Africa, and increasing our footprint. We started the Africa Regions Agri Department in 2010. So it's now just over 15 years old. Why is agriculture important for Standard Bank? Why is it a focus area? Agriculture is our basic needs. We still have 1 out of 5 people that go to bed hungry, but over 100 million people that are undernourished. So we want to contribute to that through helping our customers and supporting our customers to solve for food insecurity. The second point is agriculture is the biggest employer on the continent, and the more work we create, the more exports we create, the more food we generate, we can solve for unemployment. More people will be employed and people can then afford food. And then lastly, agriculture drives the GDP of many countries. Over 20% in many sub-Saharan Africa countries is driven by agriculture. If you take it back to Tanzania, agriculture contributes 26% to your GDP. That's primary agriculture. If you add the value chain, the input side, the off-takers, aggregators, processors, the logistics, undoubtedly it will be more than 40%. So it is important to Tanzania, it's important to Standard Bank, it's important to Africa. And that's why we as a bank focus on this sector and we want to play our role in Africa, in our communities.
And one of the things I need to iterate is that in our country, we're calling agriculture the backbone.
I must say, I picked up something when I came into the country. It read, Kilimu Ma Tegani. And it means we put agriculture on our shoulders. And I must say that slogan for me was excellent. So yeah, it makes us proud to be part of it.
Thank you, Louis. And you embody that. So I want to know how that to Tanzania watching right now, to person sitting and thinking, okay, now that I know this vision is touching on opportunities around employment, it's a feeding basket for so many. How am I partaking in that? How are the opportunities? Is there opportunity for me?
I think the opportunity for us, and if I have to speak from a Africa regions perspective, is that we only started in Africa regions about 12, 13 years ago. So our business is still very young, and we are building our capability and skill sets to really tap into the opportunity. If we compare ourselves to our South Africa portfolio, over 40 years old, very well matured structures, very well developed insights into the sector. And agriculture is what we would say a knowledge-based proposition. So for us in the greater Africa regions, looking at the opportunity in agriculture and our footprint and our market share, our footprint positions us very well. Our market share, we are just scratching the surface. So I think we are truly excited about what we can do in Africa regions as a whole. But in Tanzania, just to give you an idea, while the South Africa portfolio is 4 times the size of our whole Africa regions portfolio, in Tanzania, the GDP contributed by agribusiness is twice the size of South Africa. So Tanzania alone can be double the size of our 40-year portfolio fairly soon. And that is truly something to be excited about.
Benifrida, we have an ambition as a country, and we also have a highly emphasis on agriculture on our 2050 vision, on our ambition to have a $1 trillion economy. So I want to hear about agribusiness in Tanzania. How is Stanbic Bank Tanzania thinking about it?
So thank you, Kai. As Louis and Leon emphasized the importance of agribusiness. So in Tanzania, we know the sector is very important to the livelihood of the society and the economic at large. So agribusiness in Tanzania employs more than 6% of this population. So it's something we take it highly. We are committed also to empower every stakeholder in each value chain. We focus on the producers, commodity traders, the agri-processors, the people who are doing the mechanizations. And why we are focused on that? Because as a country, the raw material will come from agribusiness, from agriculture specifically. Apart from employment, the contribution to GDP, we also know Tanzania is a net importer country. And most of the agriculture contributes a big chunk of the foreign exchange. And at Stanbic Bank Tanzania, we are positioned to support the agri-processing stakeholders, commodity traders, where you will find that on every value chain, we can support logistics, we can do the warehousing construction, we can do the working capital. For the exporter, we can do the structured commodity financing. So we do a lot of things. We are positioning ourselves to empower every stakeholder in the value chain. And apart from that, we got a team of specialized agribusiness personnel within the bank who understand each value chain which we are dealing with. Let's say it's cashew, it's coffee, it's tobacco, it's tea, it's sisal. So we got those specialists, and it's a relationship based. So at any particular point, you will find somebody who can assist you, who will listen to you, who will provide solutions, and our solutions are tailor-made. So we don't generalize, we will listen to you, we'll structure a tailor-made solution which suits your business. We will do the financing according to your cash flow. So yes, and the repayment also will match it according to your cash flow cycles, and your harvesting cycles.
So what I'm hearing is that it is not a phrase of turning possibilities into opportunities. You've really done your homework. You've made sure that you have all the capabilities and you know your market well. But I want to double down on some of the things that you've all spoken about. What opportunities do you see there? And is it at all a driver, as we call it,
Absolutely. I think for many years we've been exporting our raw materials into the world, and very cheaply. So we've got the opportunity to be more self-sufficient in our countries across the continent. So we must add value. So we talk about value addition, and that's where processing come in. So let's see how far down the value chain we can go to firstly develop the final product to the consumer, where in many times the margin sits for the farmer, the processor, and for the country. So if we export into international markets and it's a more processed and value-added product, we can bring more foreign exchange back into Africa and into Tanzania. And I think that is why we like processing and value addition, because we also believe it's closer to the final customer. So the risk is for us and for the clients, it's much better because primary agriculture is exposed to climate change and various production risks. When you understand the market better, the consumer, and you're closer to the processor, you can play backwards into the agri value chain, and we can then help producers, the farmers, that they produce the right amount of the right product and so on, that they don't sit with products that the price fall and they can't sell it and they don't make money and so on. So we want everybody across the value chain to make money.
Thank you. Benifrida, do you see opportunities where we can play, where we can serve our customers and our clients when it comes to industrialization and agri-processing and value additions at large?
So thank you, Kai. I think as a country, we have a vision to get away from agriculture, raw economy to value addition economy. So for me, I think massive opportunity on the agri-processing and value addition. It's directly market for the farmers. When you do value addition, your commodities will fetch more price. That means it's a foreign exchange more gain and foreign exchange resilience. The agri-processors, what they be looking is on the machines. They'll be looking for raw material which comes directly from agriculture. So their main issue will be the working capital to procure those raw material from the farmers. Then on the machine, it will be the capex financing to procure those machines. Then at the end of the day, it will be market. Where will they sell? On the asset financing, Unpacked Tanzania, we command 70% of that market share in Tanzania. On the raw material, we support our commodity traders, agri-processors. We can support the construction of the warehouse, so where you will store the goods, then you will sell comfortably. So I think there is a massive opportunity. We also support on the logistics side with trucks, on the commercial asset financing. So the commercial asset finance will come in terms of machines, will come of trucks in terms of logistics, will come of your power on generators. We also support on the renewable energy. That's an area also we play very strongly, and we got a nice proposition for that.
But I want to know if, Leon, is that reflected on our Africa region business as well?
Absolutely. When we look at our strategy for Africa regions, and if I refer to one of our key drivers, it's infrastructure, or in fact the lack of infrastructure.
Yeah.
We still have a massive amount of food wastage. Farmers will produce fruit, and then because of poor logistics or not sufficient storage or processing capacity, that food will actually go to waste. Agriculture is also a very asset heavy. What we mean by that is the capital outlay required to establish this kind of long-term investment, long-term infrastructure that makes the system and your value chains function properly. It requires a huge amount of capital, and that's, I think, where the bank steps in. A bank that understands agriculture, understands the long-term nature. You need patient capital that you can put into this kind of infrastructure. So we do have solutions that solve for that huge working capital requirement at the right time of the season, and that strengthens the whole value chain so that everybody along the value chain can actually make a margin and make a living of it.
It looks like you are not doing blanket solutions.
No.
And it also looks strongly to each and everyone as they're talking about industrialization is you're co-creating with the customers. and them being small, the farmers, also the producers, the value adders, all along the value chain. Then I would say I'm very proud to be associated with a bank that thinks that truly about agriculture. Let's talk about sustainability. And sustainability meaning how are we sharing value? The value does not only stay, but also perhaps grow in the future. What do we think are the opportunities that we can double down on, making all these realities?
We need to make sure we can solve for our food needs today with the limited resources that's out there. Good soils, good weather, good climate, good rainfall. So we must use those resources sustainably, that they're sufficient for the generations after us. And that's our responsibility. We're just looking after it for a very short time. So we need to work with our clients and support them to farm and produce sustainably. We specifically drive climate smart agriculture, and we've categorized it into 4 categories. Is smart energy, that's your renewable energy, your solar, your biomass. Smart water, it's proper irrigation, use water very efficiently. It's smart equipment, that's for all the processes, the new technology that comes through. The last one is smart practices, that's renewable agriculture, that is agroforestry. How do you farm with nature and so on? And if you look at agriculture, we are so dependent on water and soils. So there's this whole biodiversity that we need to be part of, and we need to play and work and farm and produce within that ecosystem and within that biodiversity. So our role as a bank is to see how can we support and partner with our farmers to give them the right tools, the right type of finance to farm sustainably. And that's at the end how we want to support the industry.
To me, it's also sounding like we are not only doing less harm, but we are planning to do more good.
Yes.
Which is a suitable position to be when we're talking about the future.
Absolutely. So I think we have to understand that Agric is said to play a dual role. We are very well known to be a big emitter of carbon, but with the right kind of practices, you actually become a carbon sink. Now, the dilemma that we find ourselves with, and once again, there's a big opportunity for us here, is we find farmers on different phases of this transition from conventional farming to get to regenerative farming. Now, I mentioned earlier the capital intensity of farming. It's difficult for our farmers to just switch overnight from one practice to another because it's a whole integrated system. You can't just overnight change everything on your farm. So the role that we play as a bank within a client's affordability and within the framework of sustainable agriculture, which should make perfect sense for any operation if you're switching from dry land where you're purely dependent on rainfall to irrigated agriculture. It mitigates your risks, it boosts your productivity, to mechanization where you can scale. You disturb soil less, you're putting less fertilizer down, you're more targeted in how you go about your plant nutrition. Those are all practices that shift a farmer from conventional to regenerative farming. To pick a farmer up and work with them as they transition in this journey to become a sink as opposed to a emitter.
Benefrida, we're looking forward to a prosperous Tanzania in the next 100 and 200 and all those decades later. But I want you to tell Tanzanians listening to you today about how are we committed and how can they partner with us in this sustainability journey.
Thank you, Kai. So on sustainability, I think for the farmers in Tanzania, it might be a new concept, but as Leon says, we need to take them through. So until we make sure that we move from conventional to regenerative agriculture. So as Stanbic Bank Tanzania, what we do is we support our client. Let's say you are doing irrigation and you are doing the pump which are used in irrigation use fuel. what we working with our clients is talking about instead of using how much energy efficiency can you use, how much diesel and petrol can you use, can you shift from diesel and petrol to solar on those pumps. So also what we know, the other impact, the huge impact is on the post-harvest loss, which destroys the soils. So you will go to an area like Mabibo, you don't have those cold chain logistics to transport the tomatoes, the potatoes. Then they reach there, if there are no huge demand, then you find it's a post-harvest loss, which destroys our soils. So on that area, we are committed also to support every stakeholder who want to do the cold chain logistics. Tanzania on the horticulture, specifically avocado. So we have this where it says that on the grades of avocado, they are the ones which we call rejects. But in real sense, they are not rejects. So we are positioned to support the avocado agri-processors to do the machines to process an avocado oil, so that to reduce the post-harvest loss, which is going to destroy the soil. So all those kinds we do to make sure that we are supporting sustainability and we have a sustainable agriculture.
We thank the leadership, we thank the vision bearers, because we have now a Sustainability Academy, and that is intended for everyone to have the knowledge base, so that as we are going front with this agenda, we are all on the same lens, that we are all moving on the same direction. By talking about the marketplace and what are the solutions available that matters for such. Welcome, Louis.
I think inter-Africa trade is probably the biggest opportunity for us as Africans. We always look outside of our borders, but if you really start looking at agriculture and agriculture trade, there's so much inter-Africa trade already happening. This is an example in South Africa of everything we produce, 50% is exported into the world. Of that 50% that's exported into the world, 40% of that is traded into Africa. So just showing to you how important inter-Africa trade is from a South Africa perspective. And even with Tanzania, how do we link up with the countries around us? We do know that trade comes into Dar es Salaam and your amazing port, and it goes through into the rest of Africa. But I do think we must see how can we trade more with our produce between the countries. And I think Standard Bank is really well situated, being around many countries. And I think we're the most represented bank in all these countries. So it's so much easier for the client to transfer Standard Bank to Stanbic, or Stanbic to Standard Bank, cross-border and so on. It's a lot more efficient. There's somebody on the other side that you might know. So I do think inter-Africa trade from a product perspective and from a transactional perspective, we can play a big role.
It's very interesting to hear everybody. And I think we've spoken a lot in the way how banks is actually supporting, advancing capital and growing these farmers. But the bank's role does not just end up there, in a sense, just building you and growing you. As a bank, we also play a bigger role into protecting you and protecting your wealth and your business overall. If we are honest, it's a really risky business, agriculture, not only in Tanzania, but across the world as well. So the bank plays a role in protecting you in terms from market risks and volatility. You see, the price of coffee today is not the same as tomorrow. The price of cashew, the price of sesame, cotton, and all of these commodities, we are aware because we are speaking to the farmers here, and I know they are aware, and people get burned. And this is where we play a role as a bank. We help you hedge that price. We help you hedge that price, and not only of that commodity, but also of that foreign currency that you're earning, whether you're earning euro or dollars or pound. That's where we play the role in actually protecting you from not getting losses in your income statement. So And this is where we advise you in terms of where the market is today, where will it be tomorrow, for you not to really just get the losses from the money that you have worked so hard to grow, and now you are losing it out of market volatility.
Can you talk more about the recent product? I know there's a recent launch that you had. Share with us the good news, Amal.
Well, it's not recent. We're taking leverage. We're having a lot of leverage because we are part of the Standard Bank Group, and as you are aware, we operate more than in 22 countries. This is something has been existing across Africa and also in international markets. But we thought we should really bring it locally to support our clients, especially those who are exporting the commodities. So what we do is we hear clients, we understand their cycle. After that, we actually do advise clients how can they hedge. And of course, we're speaking with people who are already informed when it comes to prices, and therefore we come to in the middle to understand how's the price of cocoa performing in the market, of cashew performing in the market, of cotton performance in the market, what are the outlooks, the geographical positioning, and therefore from there we are able to advise you and protect you from not getting losses on the future outlook of the market.
Leon,
Yes.
let's talk innovation.
So when I think about innovation, once again, if we look at the drivers of agriculture and kind of mega trends, innovation is key to that. We have a lot of research being done, whether it's varieties, better equipment, better ways of agronomy, disturbing the soil less, the ways of plant nutrition. So I think that is a massive field of innovation, and that's already happening in the industry. We can benefit from international innovation. I think when we think about the African context, innovation, we have a very fragmented sector. Innovation can help us stabilize information flows. A lot of our produce in Africa is actually produced by small-scale farmers that are in villages that's far away from the city centers. In a way, we are also testing ways of reaching out to those customers in a digital, low-cost manner. So innovation in agri is complex. It's a very dynamic environment that we operate in, and the fragmented nature of our sector definitely makes it more challenging. But we are trying different approaches, and we do have test and learn environments in Kenya and Uganda, and possibly also considering in Tanzania.
Louis, are there any innovative solutions that are operating in other countries that you think it's something that Tanzanian market can leverage on?
Leon touched on it. The One Farm platform is a platform where we try to digitize the agri value chain. From the off-takers and processors, but we go backwards to the small-scale farmers, and we try to the importance of traceability and data. They all want to know, where does the crop come from, where is it farmed, is that the right practices and ESG requirements. So our One Farm platform is focused on building that traceability and that data. And once we have that, we also want to start plugging in payment capabilities. Agro dealers can come in, get information and do trade. So that's the type of platform innovation work we are testing, other than the normal payment platforms that we all know about and can get money paid to the farmer from the processor or the buyer or the aggregator. That's just, everybody's doing that, but we're trying to do a bit more around innovation in the value chain, digitizing it through our One Farm platform.
Oh, thank you. As we are winding down, I'm going to have one catch for each one of you. Benefrida, you're going to talk to us about what to look forward to. And then Leon, you're going to tell us what exciting things are coming in the future. Louis, you're going to emphasize Standard Bank Group, Stanbic Bank Tanzania is telling all the players in the agribusiness value chains. And then Amal, because you spoke about how the ways in which we partner with our clients by advising them, you're going to reaffirm that commitment. So speak to our clients as well.
Okay, so what to look forward to? I think we are truly excited about the opportunity in Tanzania specifically. We are currently about 1% market share. And with our team and the vision that we've now bought into here as a business, and our leadership that bought into the opportunity of agriculture, we should soon be touching top 3, and hopefully within the next 5 years we should be the #1 agri bank. And I know we have enormous and well-established local banks that is setting the tone, so we're not oblivious to the challenge that lies ahead of us. So I'm really excited about what we can do here. And across Africa regions, there's many markets that's like this. So the opportunity is just unmeasurable, and it's so exciting.
Thank you, Leon. Amal?
I would like to reaffirm we are your partners when it comes to de-risking your financial solutions. Tell us what you require, give us your headaches, we'll give you a Panadol. We have all the solutions that you require when it comes to commodity hedges and your FX solutions. So please ring us.
Thank you so much. Louis?
Yeah, I know our customers comes first, and they do, and we want to partner with them and support them. But I'm very proud of the Tanzania agribusiness team, the skills that we have, the energy that we have, and at the end of the day, we will only win if we partner with our customers. We provide the best service. And we are not just called a relationship bank, because that's what we are. We are available for customers. Our Tanzania is run and managed by the Tanzania team. We come and visit, we come and learn, we come and support. And I'm very proud of Benfrida and the team, and we will continue to support them. And we pledge that to our clients, that we will be the best service bank in the market.
Thank you, Louis. So Benfrida, speak to us.
So thank you, Kai. I just want to assure our client, at Stanbic Bank Tanzania, we have a full-fledged agribusiness department with a team of specialists. What we are committing to our stakeholders, our clients, is we will listen. We are not going to generalize any solution. We will listen to our clients. We will provide a tailored, structured solution to them. And we will make sure that we are the right partner. So we will not push products, but what we will gonna do is we will make sure that we grow together, we partner with you, we reduce every loss you have in your business. What we have seen in 30 years in this market, it's the same commitment we are doing to our clients. We make sure that you have a better payment solution. We'll make sure that you do business on your premises and not chasing to the bank. We will come to your business, we will listen. We will also open doors, leveraging on the group footprint we have. We will open doors, market access to other markets where we operate. So if it's a client wanna go to Zambia, wanna go to Zimbabwe, wanna go to South Africa, we'll make sure that we introduce you to those markets. And that has been our strength as a group. So being in 21 countries in Africa, having ICBC as one of the partner and has a stake with Standard Bank, it has opened doors to China markets. So we make sure we connect our clients in every market. What I will say is welcome to Stanbic Bank Tanzania Agribusiness. We support every subsectors in agriculture. We are heavily in poultry, we are in tobacco, we are in sisal, we are in coffee, we are in cashew nuts, we are in sesame, let's say the grains, we do grains, we are in wheat. So we all support working capital, export financing, inventory financing, equipment financing, your irrigation equipment, we will do financing, your renewable energy, let's say it's solar, we all do that. So what I will say is we are the right partner in agribusiness in Tanzania, here to watch our business grow and take our clients to the next level. Thank you.
Thank you. So it was lovely to have a brief chat with all of you. I am going to tell everyone who was listening to us that this is a tip of how we're turning possibilities into opportunities. So keep listening, keep tuning in into another conversations. It was an honor to have you listening to us, and thank you.